Welcome on a road to 2500, guys. And we play a game against Arun, subscriber. Very strong opponent. We've had some nice games, and I think these games are very instructive. When I play against a 2200, I think the ideas are a bit more advanced. While if I play against a 1400, then yeah, it's a bit easier for me to explain all these concepts. I also have a bit more time to do so because I don't have to be as concentrated as before. He's asking what he did wrong in the last game. Well, check out the analysis for that, I would say. But in the end, rook to d6. Was the real mistake. And I'm telling him that, well, you should have gone for a different plan, but same idea, just a different execution. Okay, well, we enter into this Carlsbad structure where pawns are quite symmetrical. He sets up quite a nice trick, actually. Something you should know when you play this opening. Because as soon as I castle, there's this check. Takes, check. Picking up the bishop. Very interesting. If he goes here, then I would just go back. But I don't think he should. Don't open up your king side like this. Especially not against a higher rated opponent. Because then I will finish you off. By going here, I prevent this whole idea. Because now you can't really take, well, you can take, check. And after this, I can simply take. And then I can go back. And there's nothing going on, basically. Here I will castle. He goes there. That's fine, that's allowed. I will go here, setting up this. And this check, oh, this check doesn't do much. I'll just go here. Maybe I'll go here. But maybe I will go for something like this. Because I would like to go f3, e4, but now this pawn is under attack, so I can't. So that's why I probably will play queen to d2. And c5 is a move you can think about, but then there's this, right? And I will pick up his bishop. And he needs to drop back. And there's also an idea of going here. Going for the cheese. But I would like to make sure that I can push the e-pawn. I think here a6 is just a very good move. Preventing this, because now you can take like this. You can't take like this, right? Because then the queen hangs. So let's see what my opponent has in store. He goes there. Well, there is this pin, right? I think I will still go here. And in the end, I can also take this knight and create a lot of weaknesses. I will take here, of course. But maybe I should take here first, because if he takes, then this pawn is free. And if he takes like this, well, then his king side is a mess. So let's take here. So if I take, I can also go here. Let's take. Like I said, if he takes, then this, and then I can simply take this and win a pawn. Pawn is a pawn. I don't really feel like taking like this, because then I feel you get some space, and I blocked the open C file. So let's just take the open file myself instead. Maybe this, maybe this and this. Maybe this and this. I think the getting the knight here would be very nice. Definitely something I would want to achieve. I would like to go here, but I can't at this point. But maybe I can go here to also make sure that I can double up later on. Then maybe this. But I'll be happy to take, because I think this is a stronger knight. And he would like to go here anyway, so let's go here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's take. If he goes here, okay, he goes there. Opening up the lines for his bishop makes a lot of sense. But I would like to make sure that I can get my rook here. This is also a move though. But after this, I will just play here, and after takes, then I already have the C file under control. And I have I am a full pawn up. This, okay. That is actually a nice idea. Let's go here anyway. And after rook c8, I will not start taking, but I will get my queen out of the way. I'll probably go here. In the end, I need to be mindful about some back rank checkmates though. This, maybe I can even also go after this pawn. Because yeah, I thought that this was a nice move. Taking the bishop. Attacking the pawn, I mean. Probably this. Then I create another weakness. This is a weakness. The knight maybe will jump here. I can even always take back like this, but I would prefer to take back with the rook. And then even if we enter an endgame, I always have this pass pawn to deflect my opponent's king. So that should be a relatively easy win for me. He's taking his time. Makes sense. I think he should just simply take. No, probably not taking, but yeah, this also weakens his position a bit. But I think there's a very concrete line. Check. Attacking the bishop as well. Need to go back, trade. Then I'll just bring in my king. And then my knight should be able to outplay the bishop. Okay, he goes there. But that is a free pawn. He wants to go here. But I will go here instead. This doesn't work. And we passed the 2200 again. That's nice. Few games ago. That was very nice. He attacks my rook. Goes for the counterattack. Very nice. But I think now I'm just so many pawns up that I can simply drop back, force a queen trade, and that should be relatively easy for me to finish. If it takes like this, I can take the rook. If it takes like this, yeah, then I will likely just go here, go after the pawn. Is this an option? No, that doesn't really do anything. So let's go here, closing the diagonal. Sorry, the open file. And if the takes, I'm 2 pawns up. Should be able to create a passed pawn. Yeah, should be an easy game. And if he moves the queen, then I will simply take the pawn. Can take like this. Let's do that. Get a passed pawn. If he wants to go for the open file, I will simply go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. My opponent wants to reach 2000 before 2026, he says. He asked me if it's possible. I said, well, when there's a will, there's a way. But, well, it will be very difficult and it requires a lot of training. It's not an easy target. Let's go here. He says he's ready for training. Well, that's good. Well, you should play a lot of puzzles. I said so, work on puzzles, maybe develop an opening repertoire, and see, well, check out my videos, of course, because that will for sure help to improve your middle game as well. So, but there's a lot to be done, a lot of homework if you want to do that. Let's just go here, bring in the king. Get the rook into the game. Let's go here. Let's build a bridge of takes. I can take and still go for the rook. There's a pawn, but that pawn doesn't really matter. I think let's go. this and check though. Let's go here. I think this should be one of the easiest ways to convert. This though. I'm making it a bit too difficult for myself. What about this? I think I made this a bit too difficult for myself. Okay, well, anyway, let's go. Let's go for it. He should take here, I think. Let's go here. There's his check. To pick up the pawn. Can also pick up the knight. Let's go here. Definitely made this a bit too difficult for myself, but this should be straightforward. Not so easy. But maybe I can just go after this pawn. And then go back. Not sure how easy is. Well, this is easy one. Okay, yeah. This should be good. And let's check out the game analysis. Yeah, for sure I made it too difficult for myself there, but okay. I managed to convert. Unbelievable. How I messed that up, huh? But okay, I think this all worked. Yeah, and if you take back like this, I think that's even worse. Because now I will take, and then I was thinking about this move. Queen to go here. Doesn't look good. Bishop f5 even. And the queen will get in and that just should be game over. So it took like that, just gave up a pawn, but that should be easily winning for me. This knight should be stronger than this bishop, especially because my key pawns are on the opposite corner. And yeah, this should be easily convertible, but I don't know what I did wrong here. The thing is that these pawns are not connected, of course. That's a bit of an issue. And I gave away this pawn I should have put more effort on regaining those pawns. And I thought here you cannot simply take bishop h3, and then I will go here. You need to take. Oh, it doesn't really work. Why not? Because this is too strong, basically h5. Yeah, this is not so easy. Okay, instead, what's the better move here? Rook d7 check. Ah, that's nice. Blocking this. So if you go here, here, if you go here, then here. Very nice, very instructive, and I will promote, and then I'll get a queen. Not so easy to spot. Instead, I went here and here, took up the pawn. I could have taken here as well, but if you go here, then I'll just go here. Yeah, okay, very straightforward. If you go here, then this, all time, much better. Instead I went here. Yeah, now it's, yeah, this is not really working. Should have just gone a4. I thought about a4, but I thought, like, how do I do this? Because then he can always take here. But okay, king g4. I'll go here. And he needs to start chasing my knight away, but then he's too late. I think here I will simply give away the knight. And yeah, well, now you just need to take, and this is easily winning. That's how I should have done it. It's not how it went. Now I just simply take the pawn, but I think king f4, yeah. And, well, this should be still winning for me, but I made it then a bit more difficult than it should have been. And now just pick up the pawn, push, and we promote and we win. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.